Hey, happy Wednesday to you. Thank you for joining me for a midweek edition of 5 Minutes with Phil. We are going through this first full week of the brand new year, and now we find ourselves in the middle of it, and I pray that you're having a good week so far, and I thank you for joining me. Now, we're going to take a look at Psalm chapter 37, verse 7, and there is, I think, an important instruction for us that might be in a bit of a holding pattern as far as waiting on God to act or wanting God to do something. Maybe it's something that we've prayed about and we're still waiting on the answer, or we're just waiting on the Lord to maybe produce results in something that we've committed to Him. I mean, it could be so many things. And I don't know about you, but I could get a little discouraged or impatient when I don't see the progress that I want to see, when I don't see the answers that I want to see. How about you? And so Psalm chapter 37, verse 7 kind of speaks to that and gives us some healthy advice when we find ourselves kind of in those holding patterns. And look with me at this verse, and let's read this together. It says, "Be still in the presence of the Lord and wait patiently for Him to act. Don't worry about evil people who prosper or fret about their wicked schemes." Now, that's a small portion of Scripture, but it kind of packs a punch, doesn't it? I mean, we're told to be still in the presence of the Lord and wait patiently for Him to act. Now, here's something that I've had to learn over the years, is that not only are God's answers perfect, but the timing of His answers are perfect as well. And the way that He does it, and how long it takes, and when He does it, all of that He does very well. He does it perfectly. And my finite mind, I sometimes can't get out of my own box, my own way, and I start to get really impatient with Him. And this verse counters that, says, "Be still and wait patiently on the Lord." Now, that "be still" part is kind of interesting because if you're like me, sometimes I almost feel like I got to do things to kind of get God to get the momentum going, right? Like God needs my help, right? I mean, He doesn't. And so sometimes if I'm not careful, I can make a mess of things. If my heart's right, I mean, I'm praying for good stuff. I'm asking God for good things. But sometimes I get in the way. And maybe you're like me and you do the same thing. And I think it's important for us to say, okay, Lord, I'm going to wait on You. I'm going to be still in Your presence. I'll act when You want me to act, but until then, I'll wait on You. And the second half of the verse that we read, I think, is really, really important because, again, we're reminded that we should not worry about evil people, and even if they prosper, and we should not fret about their wicked schemes. So maybe your issue is the person that you work with, or the person that you deal with, or the person that you go to school with. And your issue is the fact that they're not treating you right. And then you see them prosper and it doesn't look like you're prospering. And then you see them succeeding and it doesn't look like you're succeeding. And so then you get really upset. And that's where we go back and we say, you know what? I'll let God deal with them. I don't have to worry about other people. Maybe I'm just freaking out because other people are getting their answers to prayer, but I'm not. Free yourself from having to compare yourself to other people. So we don't have to worry about others, good or evil. We don't have to worry about what's going on in their lives. Let's be consumed with what we're doing in our lives in dedication to the Lord. Wait patiently for the Lord and Be still in his presence. And I think he'll bless you for that. All right, gotta let you go. Thanks for joining me. I hope that blesses you today. We love you. Lord willing, we'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.